Your hand reaches for it. You could afford it 3 times over. But your arm pulls back. Like someone else made the call. You brown bag lunch while your colleagues order in. Not because you can't. Because spending on yourself feels like a crime with no victim. There's a shirt in your bag you bought months ago. Tag still on. You haven't worn it because, somehow, you feel you haven't earned it yet. Your income grew 40% in 3 years. Your self-permission didn't move an inch. That gap? That's money anxiety, and it's costing you present. You were a large crab in a baby shell. Your reality grew. Your self-image didn't. You're cracking from the inside, try to stay small. Per Federal Reserve data, 54% of Americans who received raises in the past 3 years still rate their financial well-being as stressed. Income moved. Identity didn't. You return purchases before using them. Not because they were wrong. Because you feel you must earn the right to keep things that feel too good. You scan menus right to left, price first, food second. You are more than anyone at this table. You are also the most anxious about the bill. 3 raises. Same apartment. Same car. Same coat from 2015. The income grew. The life didn't. This is identity lag, and it is nearly invisible. You've trained yourself to look and walk past. What looks like discipline is a coping mechanism. The difference matters enormously to your nervous system. You'll pay $80 for a friend's birthday dinner without a thought. Spending $8 on yourself requires a silent internal jury. You are both the judge and defendant. Your brain still runs the identity of your 22-year-old self. It never received the update. It is loyally protecting a version of you that no longer exists. By age 12, most financial behavior patterns are neurologically established. Frugality praised in childhood becomes financial guilt in adult self-spending. Behavioral economists call it earned comfort bias, an unconscious psychological paywall placed on your own joy, and the password is always changing. Neuroscience shows self-spending activates loss aversion 2.3 times more than spending on others. Generosity feels safe. Self-investment registers as genuine financial risk. Identity lag is the gap between your financial reality and your financial self-image. Your shadow is still dressed in who you used to have to be. You rehearse justifying purchases to an audience that does not exist. The court is entirely internal. The judge was assigned to you, not chosen by you. The old shell isn't just a habit. It is financial guilt calcified into identity. Leaving it means admitting you have become someone new, and that terrifies. Step 1. Write your own permission slip, not a budget, a declaration. My income is real. My needs are valid. Say this out loud. It sounds strange. Do it anyway. Schedule a quarterly lifestyle audit. One question only. What in my life still fits who I am? And what am I keeping out of fear, not out of genuine choice? Choose one lighthouse expense. One deliberate upgrade that signals clearly to your nervous system. This is who I am now. This is my current reality. Add a guilt-free allocation to your budget. Not optional, not surplus. It is infrastructure for your identity update. Budget it like the essential it is. When financial guilt spikes as you spend on yourself, name it out loud. That is the old shell talking. Naming it separates you from it. That is the work. Run 2 budgets side by side. Who you were 5 years ago versus who you actually are today. The gap between them is the permission you have been withholding. You do not have to earn the right to exist inside your own income bracket. Deserve is not an account balance. It is a baseline condition of adult personhood. Financial calm is not the absence of money problems. It is the presence of permission to be exactly who you are. Inside the income you actually have, you are standing at the edge of the old shell. You can feel how small it is now. The ocean ahead isn't danger. It is simply the space you've already earned. You built every dollar of this with discipline, sacrifice, and years of quiet work. The version of you that scrimped did its job. Now retire it with full honor. Step forward. The old shell is not your enemy. It was your armor when you needed it. You do not have to destroy it. Only leave it behind, with gratitude and without guilt. The new version of you doesn't spend recklessly. It spends intentionally, with full permission. That is the precise gap that money anxiety closes when you do this work. Your income is not a loan from the universe. You do not owe the cosmos austerity for earning more than you once expected. This is yours. You are allowed. You don't need a bigger life. You need a life that fits the size you've actually grown into. That is not greed. That is nothing less than self-awareness. Lifestyle inflation is not the threat. Lifestyle misalignment is. Spending without values is hollow. Spending aligned to values is the definition of freedom. The goal was never to accumulate beyond need. It was always to stop surviving and begin actually living. You have been ready for longer than you realize. Financial freedom is not a balance sheet number. It is the first time you stop apologizing, internally, for using the money you actually earned. This is what financial clarity actually looks like. Not a yacht, not a spreadsheet, just a walk where money anxiety is genuinely not on your mind. You did not come this far to remain afraid. The work is done. The fear is a habit now, not a warning. You are allowed to hear the difference.
If this is the first time anyone has told you it is okay to spend your own money on yourself, I mean it. It is okay. You have always been okay. We explore the quiet psychology of money here, the kind that lets you live your actual life. Subscribe if this is the kind of channel you've been looking for.
Take a breath. Your income is real. Your permission is real. The life that fits you, that is real, and it has been waiting. You have everything you need.